Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video, guys. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice, guys. I am excited today as always because it's another day for us to make money, guys. Okay, it's another day for us to make money. The yield max income for this week, right, that would tell us that all the positions that yield max have, that's going to give us some money to our portfolio, was announced today, and I didn't even have a chance to look at it. I got a call from Christian, and he was telling me, "Did you look at the stuff?" I was like, "Man, I'm so busy. I haven't had a chance to today. I've been working." Because on my real job, on my day job, right, we are doing SOC 2 audit. I am a cybersecurity professional. We are doing SOC 2 audit, so I'm handling the audit, so I've been busy with that. But this is not about my SOC 2 audit. This is about you guys, right, and you guys investing in your financial future, okay? Now, if you need to schedule a one-on-one, you can go to the email on this channel, send me an email, or you can sign up in our Discord, right, and message me to the Discord, and we can schedule a one-on-one, okay? And it don't cost much, right? It's just $50 for an hour, and then we go from there. Now, if you need more than an hour or whatever, we go from there. But my time, my personal time, costs. The time that I give to you guys on YouTube, it don't cost you nothing, okay? So you can always ask questions here, or you can ask questions in the Discord. But if you need to speak on me one-on-one, it's gonna cost you. So with that said, let's get down to business because, guys, we are pushing 400 video. Can you believe this? I'm gonna have 400 videos on this channel by the end of this week. That is amazing, okay? That's take dedication. We make videos every single day. I try my best to motivate you guys the best way I can because that's all I can do, right? And I can only try to encourage you, right, by showing you what I'm doing. Now, it's not financial advice, but just to motivate you. Now, you can look at my videos and say, okay, Edwin is doing this. Let me see how it works and practice and learn and get there. But you can get there and it doesn't cost a lot. You can start with just $10. You can start with just $100. You can start with whatever you have. You can start. So, okay, we are pushing, guys. I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I need your help to get to that. Okay, so without you, there's no me. Okay, guys? So you can see the market today, it doesn't look too bad. Okay? This thing is kind of big, isn't it? It don't look too bad. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller, right? Drop it down a little bit. All right, there we go. The market today don't look too bad. You can see we got a few reds, right? Waste Management, Costco, Tesla, ExxonMobil, IBM, to name a few, are down, right? Apple, JPM, J&J, Abbey, all those companies kind of balance out. They didn't lose money. They made a little bit, but 0.3%, 0.8%, so they still made some money. But if you look at Meta, Berkshire Hathaway, I think I got that right today again. If I don't, just correct me. It doesn't really matter. Google, Meta, Nvidia, okay, Amazon, Broadcom, okay, guys. And another thing, Nvidia just became a $4 trillion company. People say this stuff is they say this stuff is a scam. Okay. Nvidia just became a $4 trillion company. While I'm trying to make my second million, they got 4 trillion. Okay, that is crazy. But before we get down to the portfolio and all this good stuff, let's look at some crypto. Let's see what happened with the crypto market. Oh my word! Look at Bitty. Bitcoin is at $111,000, up 2.5% in the last hour, up 2.3% 36% in the last 24 hours. This is crazy. Ethereum is up $2,700. It's up to $2,700. 0.69% in the last hour. In the last 24 hours, 5.78%. Wow, guys! And then people say this is stuff is scam. This is stuff is scam. I don't know. You didn't hear from me, but people say this stuff is scam. But I always tell you, if you have money that you're willing to lose, or money that you're willing, you know what? I'm gonna put this here for 5-10 years and let it sit there. Do crypto, right? There's other people that do crypto day trade and all that stuff. I don't know about it, but if you just have some money to put in the crypto market and say, you know what, this is what I want to do, then do that. All right, if you want to do that, then you do that. Like I said, you guys know I have a few $1,000s in Shiba. I'm not telling you to buy Shiba, okay? I got a few $1,000s in Shiba. Shiba goes up and down, okay? Shiba goes up and down. Right now, you see Bitcoin is like a fat man at a buffet, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That is ridiculous. I'm not sure what's going on with my internet, but it's going in and out. So it's kind of crazy, okay? But Shiba Inu is gone back up to 18, right? And the market cap is now $7.27 billion. That's billion with the B. And in the last 24 hours, the volume is $172 million. I'm just trying to get to my second billion, and they're doing 100 and something million a day. That is ridiculous. Okay, guys, that is ridiculous. Now, in my little boy portfolio, right? I told you guys yesterday I sold out some stuff, I bought out some stuff, and I'm trying to grow this portfolio. I'm waiting on some money to come in so I can put some money in here. Now, there's something I've been saying I don't want to do. I don't know if I'm going to do or not. My automobile portfolio. Fidelity have a cash management account. Now, in that cash management account, you can pay bills, you can do whatever out of that account. You can also invest in that account. Now, I've been tempted, right, to move this, my car portfolio, you know, out of here, right? Then the only thing is I hate it because if I move it out of here, you guys not gonna get to see it like this anymore, right? You're only gonna see screenshots or if I show you guys the income that is coming in from that portfolio, because it's gonna be one of my day-to-day portfolio that I use, right? So that's the only part that is keeping me from doing this, because there's something else that you guys can see. But you guys know I won't use the word hate. I dislike, right, Charles Schwab, because they don't do fractional share. And I got $1.50 sitting here. If I cannot reinvest that money. I cannot put the money to use until I can get more money. So what I've been doing is selling off my positions. Like you can see right here, right? AMCR it's not like in the loss, right? It's not really in the loss. If you look at the gains, I'm up 2 cents, so I can sell out of this right here. And everything that I have that is in the positive, I'm selling out and putting money into things that are not in the positive, so I can bring them to the positive and sell out. So because I don't want to transfer, if I transfer this account right now, I'm going to lose $1,800. And I don't want to do that. Okay? That's $1,800 on my hard-earned money. I don't want to do. So what I'm doing is selling out. I sold out, I think, 1 position already or 2 positions already today. And tomorrow I will sell out of, you know, a couple of other positions in here, looking at my gains, so I can ready to sell 1, 2, 3, 4 and reinvest that money into one of these other positions and bring down my costs, and then sell back out of it, right? So I'm not losing money that way. And then put the cash in some of the other positions that are currently down until I can bring them down to where I'm not losing money. Then I can transfer this portfolio outside of here to my cash management account in Fidelity, where I can just pay my car payments out of there, set them up and all that good stuff, and I can just make my car payments out of that. Now, I make my car payment, but I make it out of my actual charge swap account. I have to move money from here into the charge swap account and then make the payments. So, it's just one less thing to do, and the funds coming directly into the account, and I can pay bills and all that stuff out of there. So I'm gradually transitioning all of my bills from my old bank account, all that stuff, trying to put all that stuff in one place, because I am moving everything from my personal name into a corporation. So I want everything to be in that one bank, or one account, whatever, and it's going to go under a business name to where I have no more ownership of anything. It'll be owned by the business, and I'll just manage the business, right? It's manage everything but own nothing. So that's the goal. As you make money and become more, how you call it, your net worth grows, you try not to own anything, because people are always trying to come after people after you work hard and get to where you are. There's always some guy who think, yeah, I'm gonna go get. There's always somebody, a guy, woman, man, whatever. There's always people out there trying to get people that work hard for the stuff. Now you guys can see the money that I got in here. I had to work very hard for this money, 2-3 jobs at a time, to grow my investment portfolio to get to where I'm at now. So did nobody give me nothing, okay? Nobody gave me nothing. Everything I got, I earned. Nobody gave me nothing. So with that said, let's get out of here. We can go down to my big boy portfolio, like I like to call it, right? My big boy portfolio, I can't show you guys because it's in the Fidelity account, so you guys know, y'all can't see that no more, okay? But when I do add, transfer the other account from Charles Schwab, I will try to see if I can add another Fidelity account in here. If not, you guys will just get screenshots, okay? And then we're just gonna go through my daughter's portfolio. That way I can try to put more money to grow this portfolio, because, I talked to my nephew today, and he gave me an idea how to get my daughter to stay in Georgia. But I'm gonna let her go for this semester, and she's gonna go to school and do what she gotta do, and then we're gonna put that plan in place I'm just gonna tell her if she's gonna go to school in Texas, I'm not gonna pay her tuition no more. That way she either come to Georgia and go to school, or she can depend on her mom to pay her tuition. And you already know the answer to that. So I think that's gonna work. And she can be mad at me all she wants, but she will be home to where I can keep an eye on her not 24/7, but at least when she's not in school, I know she's home, or she at work, I can keep an eye on her. And I know where she is, because her other siblings out here can monitor her. Because where she is, she's doing whatever she's doing, God knows what. Okay? And the next thing, she can't get no student loan. So mom and daddy ain't paying tuition. She can't go to school if she's gonna go to school in Texas. All right? So I don't like it, but I need my daughter close to where I can keep an eye on her. Okay? So back to the big boy portfolio. Guys, this just happened at the end of the day, to where all day I was down around, I was not down, but my portfolio was the gain in the portfolio was around $2,000-3,000, right? And I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. It's another day. We're not losing money. I am good. But most of these gains, because of dividend coming into the account on Friday, so a lot of these gains coming from some of those positions in growing, right? So my account is relatively no longer negative. As you guys can see, my account is actually 1.1% in the green. This is amazing, right? I almost lost my portfolio due to Donald Trump and tariff, right? So I had to try my best to bring this portfolio back up, and we are 1.1% positive. And no, you know the market can change anytime, and that 1% can go to 5, 10, 15, 20% any given time. But it just shows that hard work and trying to think ahead, you know, it works. That's why I tell you guys, pay attention to your portfolio. Look at your account 3 times a day minimum. Don't listen to people who manage your account, because that's their job. They manage your account. They want you to give your stuff to them for them to manage, so they can collect that 1% or whatever percentage they collect to manage your account. Okay? So if you manage your account yourself, don't set it and forget it, because it's your money. Because when the market is down, that's when you make money. That's when you buy. When the market is down, you buy. You know what I'm saying? And today the market is up. I sold some positions. I still bought some positions because I have some of my positions that I bought, you know, at $12. That is now $9 or $10. So I'm down $2 difference based on how many shares I have, right? So if I got 10,000 shares, $2 times 10,000, that's a lot of money, right? So we got a daily cost average to bring those down to where we're getting back into the positive. That's the key, okay? And also to have some stable funds in your portfolio. When I talk about stable funds, you know, some people say core, they use UMAX as core. No, these are just my guys that make money for me, right? These guys make money for me, okay? But, you know, I got some other positions in the AGNC that have been around a little longer. Not a big position, but you're trying to grow these positions. And of course, I got over 100 positions in this portfolio. So of course, I can't show you guys everything. It'll take time. That's why I tell you, you know, if you need to holler at me, schedule one-on-one and to give my time to get to the next level, you know, do what you gotta do. When it's free, now don't get me wrong, I did help people in the beginning. I did it for free, but people are taking a lot of my time, and people are taking my time not serious. So of course, I decided to start charging people for my time. Okay, the time I give you now, and the comments in the Discord, those are all free. I don't charge for that. But if you need to talk to me one-on-one, you got to pay. Okay, just that simple. All right, guys. So as you can see, my portfolio is going back up in value, which is amazing. Now, that tracker and this tracker is you're going to see something completely different. Okay, I'm trying to get this thing to $1,200 annually. Right, $1,200 annually will give me $100 a month. I only got $2,000 in this portfolio, so trying to get this to $100 a month, I mean, it's way to go. Now, this is my daughter tuition portfolio, so of course I'm way behind because I transferred all of the $60,000 plus into my Fidelity portfolio, and I had another $80,000, $100,000 plus in my chart swap that I transferred my car portfolio into my other portfolio, my Fidelity portfolio, right? Because I didn't want to have margins in 3 different accounts. Simple. I did not want to have margins in 3 separate accounts. So of course, I took those 2 accounts and put them in one, because not only that, because Robinhood was increasing the maintenance on those different positions, and it was affecting my margin calls, right? And that's part of the reason I transfer those funds over. But as you guys can hear, sooner or later, this chart swap portfolio gonna be out here in my Fidelity portfolio, into my cash management account, because that's where I pay my car payments out of. So for now, that's gonna be taking care of my car payment, and sooner or later, that will be taking care of all of my other expenses, light, water, gas, everything will be coming out of my cash management account. And the most amazing thing is, I can invest the funds right there in my cash management account. Okay, so, and that's with Fidelity, guys. Okay, so Fidelity, I love Fidelity. They didn't pay me to tell you this. Okay, I'm just telling you this because I'm doing it, and it seems like it's gonna be something great. Okay, guys. Now, I know I'm kind of jumping back and forward here, so I hope not to confuse anybody. There's 3 separate accounts there. You know, for you guys who new here, right? I just talked about this. I'm all about making money, guys. All about making money. So I was watching a YouTube channel. I don't know, some beautiful woman. Her name is Ashley something. Can't remember her last name. And there was a guy on there asking a woman for advice. Of course, she did a great job in trying to point this brother in the right direction. She like, you get your money up, and you got to get your money up. If you want to have, I mean, this is a financial channel, right? But if you want to have the best things in life, what is required? Money, okay? So if you want to have the nice cars or the nice this or the nice that, if those kind of things suit your boat, you know, you need money. Because without money, guess what? You can't get those things, okay? You cannot get those things. Plain and simple. So if you start now, in 5 to 10 years, guys, if you work in one job, and let's say you're making $35,000, $50,000 a year, and you have the ability to work a second job to make the same amount of money, most people will be like, oh, now I'm making $100,000 a year, I'm making six figure, and they want to live more, bigger, spend more money. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay? If you making $50,000 one job, $50,000 the second job, guess what? You need to be investing 80% of the income from your second job, and you still need to be investing 10% of the income from your first job. I know people are like, well, I didn't want you just to invest 90% from the other job. Because if the other job goes away, you still have to invest 10%. And then the other, so basically, yes, 10%, but you can have that, you can do it that way, right? So you still living below your means on the other job. And then the other 20%, that can be your play money, right? That 20%, that 20% can be your play money from that second job. Okay, you can say, you know what? I'm gonna save 10% and I'm gonna play with 10%. You can do that. But 80% of that job need to be invested into asset that are going to give you a return. And you guys know it don't take much, right? With a mixture of some lower yield, mid yield, and extreme high yield, right? If you have what, about $40,000, $50,000, you generating $3,000 to $5,000 a month, $3,000 to $5,000 a month, easy. And people be like, oh, this is a scam. I don't ask people for money. I don't come out here and say, hey, give me money. No, I don't want your money. That's why I make these videos, to give back. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. As you guys can see, last week, Monday, we did the video. I think the video came out Monday or Tuesday. I generated $10,000+ in 1 week. Okay, my income went up from 33 to 35, estimated right now. Okay, I haven't calculated, I don't have any idea how much money I'm gonna make this week, but I know it's probably gonna be more than $5,000. Between $3,000 to $5,000. I'm not gonna put my home too much. $3,000 to $5,000. I know it's gonna be that much. Anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 I'm gonna make this week. So if I make $5,000 this week, plus the 10,700 or 10,500, whatever it was, last week, I'm already past $15,000 for 1 week, and I still work a regular job. But guess what? I don't use my money for my job anymore to invest. I don't use the money for my job anymore to invest. It's been almost 6 months since I used income from my job to put into my portfolio to invest. I reinvest the funds. Trying to get to that $60,000 a month, right? But I also, because I have margins, I have to keep a little buffer in my portfolio. So even though I started to buy stuff again to keep up to raise the income, but I still have to be mindful that anything can happen, and then I'll be pulling money from my growth account to cover whatever's going on in my portfolio. You know, but guys, anything is possible. Okay, anything is possible. If you look at this right here, like I said, I do this to motivate you guys to get to the next level. It's all motivation. In 10 years, I'm looking at making $8 million a year. This is estimated, of course. But 10 years is a long time away. In 10 years, I'll be 62 years old, right? I'm looking at 5 years, right? In 5 years, $2 million a year in income, right? My portfolio around $5 million. And this is just my investment portfolio. This is not real estate or anything else I'm investing in. This is just my regular dividend portfolio. This don't have my growth portfolio in there. This don't have my Roth IRA in there. This don't have my 401k from work in there. No. All of that is part of my net worth. But this right here just shows what I'm investing in my dividend portfolio and what it's giving me. And guys, I've only been doing this for 5 years. I've only been doing this for 5 years for you people who are new here. Okay? So if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm a cybersecurity man. Okay? I didn't go to school to learn how to do stocks and stuff. Even though I learned a lot of this stuff on my own. But being a dividend investor is very, very, very simple. Okay? It's very simple. Go back over here real quick. It's very simple. I know every now and then I try to go to the videos where I talk about how easy it is, how to get started and stuff like that. So probably this coming weekend, we're going to make a better video about that. AGNC. Okay? AGNC is paying 15%, right? On an annual basis, you're getting you're getting $1.44 per share, right? So you put in $9.50, you get $1.44 back. Okay, that's more than what you get when you put that money into a savings account and get, I mean, you might give it 3 to 5% nowadays, right? But you're getting 15.29% yield. Okay, that's what they're paying. Now, this tool helps you say, oh, it's dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. They cut dividend. The last time they increased dividend was 10 years ago. The last cut they had was back in May 11, 20. I guess that's 2020. I don't know. Okay. But they pay every month. So every month, if I have just one share, right, I'm collecting some money. Every month, I'm collecting, what is that? 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents from these guys. But I know if I have one share that costs me $9.50, at the end of the year, it's going to be $12, right? No, $10, $11. It's going to be $11, almost $11, $10 and change. Because you add that to that, you get 10, and then you got $10.94. Okay, I'm not a math expert, but this is just to show you. Okay, guys. So this is how I make my money. It's just that simple. It's no rocket science behind it. Okay, all this $5+ million income that you see here, that's how I made my money. But I started just like this little portfolio. It is, as it is now, right, generating less than $100 a month. But right before your eyes, if you watch the video, you see this money go up to where it is now, right? I just opened this account 2 months ago, I think it was, since they reactivated my account, because when I transferred my money, it took some while for them to reactivate the account again. So this is a slow motion building process, right? That's why I say if you got 20, 30 grand and you don't have a job and you're like, oh, I don't want to spend that money, guys, put the money to work. Let it make money for you. Put it to work. At least you're gonna be getting $15,000, $16,000 a year, or $20,000 a year. At least that's $2 grand a month. You know, making some money. Why you worry about unemployment? Okay, guys, I ain't here to preach. Microsoft laid off 9,000 plus people. AT&T laying people off. Anybody's laying people off. All this AI technology, okay? The big beautiful bill. Hospitals getting closed down. People losing their job. Ain't no joke. Now, you gotta be like, well, your money in the stock market, if the stock market go down, a lot of people are gonna be poor. A lot of these rich millionaires like them Elon Musk and all them stuff, they're gonna be poor. Government ain't gonna let that happen. Okay? The 1% are in the stock market. If you want to be part of 1%, you gotta learn today. You know what I say? You're gonna learn today. You gotta learn today. You gotta start today. Okay? You have to start today. Guys, I got a big old library here of videos. Okay, it goes back. My computer is slower than molasses there. I don't know what's going on with that. I rebooted a few times. But this stuff go back. I'm trying to, you guys can go and look at the video archive and see. We got over almost 400 videos in here. Because I make videos every day. Trying to motivate my people. Okay? Now, like I tell you guys, it's not financial advice, but if you're smart enough and pay attention, okay, you will see that I don't just talk about the high risky stuff. I don't just talk about that. You know, in the beginning, I recommend you do the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, you know, stuff under 20% yield. Those are the stuff I recommend, and mix them up. Okay, mix them up. Have about 50 of them in there. I think it's a good number. Because this is your money, guys. It's your money. 30 minutes a day to check your money is not a lot. No matter if you got a job, you got whatever, you can do it on your phone. You can log in, or you take a break, go to the bathroom break, a cigarette break, smoke break, whatever break. You can check your money. Okay, my money doing good. I got 5,000 sitting in there. As soon as we have a red day in the market, guess what? I'm putting 2-3 grand into that. Okay, guys, remember, guys, to like and share the content. Like I tell you guys, when the video is horrible, I get a bunch of people commenting. When the video is okay, nobody comment. Guys, I appreciate your comment. The comment keeps me going. Because I'm doing this for y'all. I don't make no money off these videos. Okay, whatever ad that pop up in the video, those are defaulted. Okay, I don't change everything. Every 2 minutes you get an ad pop up. That's not my style. Okay? Because I'm doing this to give back to you guys. And I think what I'm going to start doing every month, I'm going to start doing like a raffle or whatever to give away one free, one free conversation, 1 hour free every month for a lucky person who focus and want to get to the next level. Okay? I think I can do that because I've been blessed, and I appreciate the comments, guys, because the comments keep me going. Okay, whether it got to do with a portfolio or questions or whatever, it helps me pay attention. Because, guys, another thing, there's a lot of people that watch this channel that make more money than me. Believe it or not, you'll be surprised. A lot of guys that watch this channel that make double, some cases 3 times more what I make every month. But they sit there and watch me. I don't know why, but they do. Okay, guys, I love you guys, and I'm good today. But my portfolio is up over 10 grand today, so I'm good, right? I sold a few things, I bought a few things, but I'm not talking about, when I say my portfolio up, I mean in gains. It have nothing to do with dividend. Okay, in gains we are up in my main portfolio, like almost $10,000. Now in my retirement portfolio, I don't know. I don't even know. I tried to scroll down and it looks like we up. I need to uninstall this virus protection software. I think that's what's slowing my computer down. I got multiple virus protection software on my computer, which it's a no-no. But sometimes this stuff, they don't work the way it's supposed to, and they keep popping up. So I'm gonna end the video here, and tomorrow we'll be making another video at 4 at the end of the day when the market closed. I love you guys. Stay blessed and invest in your future. Pay attention to your money, okay? Just how you pay attention to everything else, pay attention to your money. Because believe it or not, you want to be rich, the rich people do. Okay? So I love you guys. Stay blessed, and we're going to do this again tomorrow. Peace out.